I'm 61 years old, and I feel like I'm in like the next phase of this lifelong disappearing act. And there's a social scientist, I think he's in England, I don't know, his name is Dunbar. He talks about Dunbar's number. And there, you can have 5 intimates, and you can have 15 really close friends, and 50 people you work, collaborate with, and 150 people, that are in your circle, and you can remember 1,500 names, but basically the brain is only so big. Now, I know this has been debunked. Even Dunbar says I'm not so sure, but I've taken that on as, yeah, I think that's right. I have this ambition to be known by fewer people. Talking to you today, I mean, this is like my swan song. Talking to you today, I'm not doing a whole lot of outward stuff. I got off Facebook. I'm not posting on LinkedIn. Once in a while, if it's something I don't know that I believe I want to focus on the 150. I want to focus on the 150 people around me. I've got about 100 Vistage members. I got 50 loved ones and neighbors. And gosh, you just made it. It's unbelievable.
That was my next question.
I know you're like 149. So no, I'm not trying to cast people out, but this idea of being known doesn't please me. I was in the airport about 10 years ago, and I was in the line where you're waiting for a TSA, and you're snaking back and forth. And one guy was just far enough behind me that we would bump into each other, him behind me, and then we'd go apart, and then we'd come together and go apart. Yeah. And he was somebody who used to work with me, and I know his name, but I'm not going to say it for his privacy. But he was really funny. He says, "Nice to see you. It's nice to see you." And then we came together again. And he said, "Can I ask you something odd?" And we came together again as we came again through the cordoned off area. He said, "I thought you were dead." And we came together again. I said, no, still very much here. And then we came together again. I said, maybe it was my father. He died. My thought is that I don't want people to think I'm dead, but I really want to attend to a smaller community. So moving to Yellow Springs was part of that. Being a bumpkin. I am no longer striving for what already is, and I'm surrounded by people who are striving. And yesterday, in conversation with my friend Rob Emmerich, he suggested that maybe that a smaller life appeals to me because I have more delight in the nuances that happen in a routine. The coffee's a little hotter, a little cooler, a little sweeter. The smaller things that happen out here bring me great pleasure. I don't have a bucket list. It's not anybody I want to meet. There's no thing I want to see. I've seen a lot, So I think the meaning of all this is that it's the beginning of yet another disappearing act.
Yeah. It's interesting as you started to describe that. I was getting this feeling of the elevator closing on me again. So I'm happy to know that I slid in at 149. I will take that all day long. The thing
upgrades are possible with points, but go ahead.
I believe me, I love to gamify things. So I got to get in that top 100. At least the top half of the 50.